Hagai,
Thank you very much, Chino.
the current Secretary General, Bunge la Mwananchi.
Thank you very much.
I guess we're now still adapting to your new role as Speaker of Bunge la, Secretary General.
I can see you have adopted that.
Bunge la Mwananchi.
Yeah, ngumu Chino.
Because personally, you may save come as Speaker.
Kabisa.
Hagai.
We did a lot as Speaker.
Yeah.
I served for 27 months, but we focused on capacity building and service delivery.
Yeah.
And fortunately, you saw many members of our tribe have gone up, and that is my happiness. Now, as the Secretary General, we must pick the minds of the people.
Yeah.
Right, so that Bunge la Mwananchi can also be heard, and our ideas be implemented at the national level, so that we go in the right direction. Yesterday, I traversed many Bunge la Mwananchi, and I had the assertions, all the problems of people and the members, and they are there. We will be tackling them, and we will be forwarding them to each and every government offices, non-governmental organization, business community, so that we grow together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's not get into it. When we have a person in the picture of His Excellency Raila Odinga, being that there are rumors that he might be sick, and with that he might be even critically sick, and he might be admitted abroad. And some of the politicians are trying to politicize this, and that's a big issue being taken out of context. For you as a person who's an active citizen, how do you view this whole situation?
Well, it's not only horrifying, but utter disrespecting humanity when I hear some people saying that Raila Odinga should die, or Raila Odinga is in the funeral hospital, Raila Odinga is sick, and some people are celebrating. I think that is in Africa. It's against our African values and socio-cultural values and principles. And well, by and large, Raila is also a human being. We do get sick, even me, I do get sick. And God Almighty willing, we will recuperate well, and we will come back to continue with these duties. So I just want to urge Kenyans that despite our political differences, ethnicity, negative ethnicity, let us not wish other people a misfortune, because that is ungodly, it is in-African, and should not be tolerated in any civilized society. Yeah. And Raila's issue becomes a national issue, because Raila has a solid backup, a solid constituency, political constituency, and he's also a politician who has been there for many decades fighting for good governance of this country and also human rights. And I just want to say that I've been close to Raila, and I've spoken to Raila the way we are speaking, thanks to God Almighty.
Yeah.
He's a good man. That is what I can say. Raila is a good man. Those might be looking in different ways. Raila is not that bad. Yeah, he's a father. He's a baba. Yeah, political baba, and also can be also to some of us. He has very good advice, and he can also nurture people into good leadership qualities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not the first time that the things Raila Odinga is being unwell. Has been unwell even previously, but it hasn't sparked out with the way it has sparked now. Do you believe it's because of digital media or social media proliferation, or is it just because it has happened at a time that a lot of people are feeling that currently the political path is not in good or in the right side of history because of joining a government that a lot of people are feeling that it is oppressive to the common citizens?
Well, by and large, technology has been used, hasn't been used well, especially in Kenya, because it has been used to spread hate and jealousy. When you open Facebook, you find the comments of people just a matter of insult until you fail to understand. But that has to change. The council of elders from different communities, the church leadership must come to teach our people a good humanity, so that people can be human in their argument. I think technology has really also jeopardized the spread of information, because currently even your cousin can die, and you will come to realize he saw her death on social media without even being informed at home, and therefore our people must be regulated on how they use social media, because that is not good. Yeah.
Looking at it also on the other side, that God willing, Raila Odinga goes on, if at all he's really sick, as social media rumors are claiming, he goes ahead and he recuperates and he gets well and comes back to his health and come back to the country to active politics. As natural nature, as it is with life, is that succession. And in Kenya, where considering his age, he's now elderly, he's a senior citizen, he's a senior politician, an experienced politician. Do you believe it's the right time now when he comes back that he should at least try and arrange his succession in terms of the Nyanza politics, his succession in terms of ODM party, which is elite? Do you believe it's the right time? And if at all it's the right time, can you mention a person or two that are likely to succeed in Nyanza and also in the national politics, in the ODM also as a party?
Thank you very much, Ochino. Today you are fire today.
Yeah.
But well, by and large, when I used to sit with elders, the Council of Elders, and they advised me. When Jaramogi was the sunset of Jaramogi, no one knew Raila will come in. So when Raila is still there, we should not talk about his succession. People will just come out. You have seen my good friend, the Cabinet Secretary for Finance, FCPA John Man, is there. And he is a man who has been there for politics now 18 years. Very well experienced. We have the Principal Secretary of Interior, also my good friend, Principal Secretary, Raymond Omolo is also there. We also have the Embakasi East, Lomeka, is also trying, is also there. So people are coming. So far we only have those three. That is based on war politics. And time will tell. Because currently they are fighting for space. You know, when Jaramogi, the demise of Jaramogi, we had the late Dalmas Otieno, we had James Orengo, we had Anyang' Nyong'o, we had Kinasiamo Chuodo. And Raila might be victorious. And Raila has ruled until now. So it will just come automatically. It is spiritual. And when times come, Low Council of Elders will sit and most are spiritual. Most are spiritualists. Yeah. We'll also pray for it in Gotramogi. And we will choose the best.
Don't you believe he should at least, in his stage as Raila Molodinga, don't you believe he should choose, like the chosen one? He should at least say it is her guy that now will take the man. So as to avoid a situation whereby Luo Nyanza goes into the way that Western is currently. Whereby each and every leader who has been in politics for long feels like they should Air in chief.
It will not go that direction because even when Jaramogi left, he never endorsed Raila. Raila fought for his space. And all those people fought for his space. And even Jaramogi wanted James Orengo. Yeah, he wanted James Orengo. And James Orengo never got it. You fight for your space. And rest assured, when that time comes, it will just come automatically.
So do you believe there will be an heir apparent and to have the stature to the level of Raila Odinga, or do you believe now Nyanza will be like, will you have a Migori kingpin, will have a Homa Bay kingpin, Siaya kingpin?
Luo is an idotic community. We must have one center of power. The way the Kalenjins had Moi, they had Ruto now, and Murkomen. I wish him well. He will come in. Yeah? So in Nyanza we also working around, and I guess between Raymond Omolo and John Mbadi, something will happen so between the two. Time will tell.
Yeah. Because a lot of people are also saying that there are too many strong candidates.
No, leave alone those people. During Jaramogi's time, we had Paula Dwawiti, we had Phoebe Asio, we had so many people. Even former Joe Donde, we had very many people. So people must be there, but we will check on leadership. You must have that inbuilt political punch. You see, and I see it in John Mbadi, and also Raymond Omolo is also trying there. So that is the kind of leader we want. That is the kind of leadership we want. And when times come, either of the two will emerge victorious, and we will be following. He will be our bargainer at the national level. Because Nilotic must have one center of power. We don't want hiyo mambo ya kupigana. Hayo mambo ya kupigana hapana. We must have one leader when time comes. But when Raila is still there, he's still our leader. But when that time comes, when Raila says that I'm now enough now, check someone to go around to the country and mobilize people, bargain for us at the national level, make Nyanza together on socio-economic and political progress, why not? That time will come, and we'll have that leader. And this time round, he must be a development-conscious leader. You know, Jaramogi was a development-conscious leader. Raila has also brought roads in Nyanza. In fact, by him being in government, that's when we saw roads. Tamak Road in Nyanza, that's when we saw electrical connectivity. That's when we saw piped water in some areas. So must be a development conscious leader, must also be a human right defender, must also be a good governance advocate. Things like that, must also obey our culture, tradition. Yeah, those are the things we want in leadership. Yeah.
Talking about human rights, we're now having a discussion by some Kenyan activists.
And I want to also add, you said something that some people are accusing Raila of joining government. I think it is not a crime. Joining government is government evil. Government is for the people of Kenya. Government of Kenya, elected by the people of Kenya. And you know what happened when the government was almost collapsing because of some fights in between. So Raila had to come with this political need to quell the situation. And that is why we are still living. That's why the economy is still surviving. So I think Raila should not be criticized on that. Yeah, it is within his democratic right to make his choice. And you saw what happened in 2007, 2008. It forced Raila to swallow his nini and let his victory go. And that is when Kenya became peaceful. We still have IDPs up to date who are still going through those traumas. You remember 2017, 2018, and now 2023, 2024. He has really helped this country for the stability, to continue people to do business, and also government to run. I think he should not be castigated on that.
I was saying that talking about human rights, we currently have Kenyan activists who have been detained in Uganda.
Yes.
That is in the position of person like Bob Jagi. Is it a reflection of something that you said in our interview before previously, that Kenyans are a bit too entitled and that democracy in a way is encroaching space? And the last time when Boniface Kariuki was detained in Tanzania, the Foreign Affairs Minister that time, Musalia Mudavadi, came out and said that Kenyans wanapeleka tabia mbaya kwa majirani. Is it a case of a repetition that Kenyans wanapeleka tabia mbaya Uganda, or is it an outright disrespect and an encroachment of human rights in Uganda under Yoweri Museveni?
Well, by and large, my brother Chief, you know how your body system works is different from how my body system works. You have a different blood group, I have a different blood group. Uganda has a sovereign power over its territory. Kenya the same. Uganda, Tanzania the same. How Nigeria operates is different. How Rwanda operates is different. I just want to watch Kenya. Even if you are fighting for human rights, even if you are fighting for good governance, no limit, know where to punch and where not to punch. But I also want to request the government of Uganda and the leadership of Yoweri Museveni to send them back so that they are remaining in Kenya. Because you saw what happened when they arrested Daktari Besigye, they exported him to his country. So I think by detaining them there, that is not good. They should, the government of Uganda should bring them back to Kenya so that they are here, they are in court here, and action taken legally. So, and I also want to urge Kenyans that when you go to a foreign country, know how to manage yourself. Because Kenya has been an heaven of foreigners. Foreigners are here doing different things, but we are not taking action against them. Democracy, I don't know it is laxity or what. Just recently, we had some Burundians who were harassing a Kenyan lady. I had to intervene. I had to intervene. We have some Rwandese who were harassing our men. I had to intervene because I'm a patriotic Kenyan. So I just want to urge our government to check on this issue of immigrants, people coming to our country, because they are coming here to provide cheap labor. Some are coming here with the dollars, like the Sudanese. They're coming here with the dollars and lowering our middle class citizen has gone down. And you find those people at the lower pyramid cannot also get jobs. So you find Kenyans are like football, which is being punched this side. You remember, you can look into that. So I just want to urge the immigration department to focus and ensure that these Burundians, these Rwandese, these Southern Sudanese, these Somalis, they go back to their country and develop their country. We are not chasing them out, but if they are not doing something meaningful, you know, when they come here, they can come here as tourists. When they come here, they can come here as investors and employ Kenyans as tourists, so that we get income. We also go to their country as investors and also as tourists. If they call us for some labor, the way they do in the Middle East, we can also go. But Kenya, we have not called them for any labor. They should go back to their country and leave our country so that we develop our country. Because currently the population is very huge. The government is planning for Kenyan citizens, and also we have foreigners here. So you find when you need roads, they are also there. When you construct houses, they are also there. Like now, the president is doing a good job by coming with this housing project. And you know, foreigners are also there. So the renewal of housing will not just go down automatically. So that also needs to be looked.
Yeah.
Let us protect our territory. Like during the President Moi issue, this thing just got out of hand during Kibaki's government. And during Uhuru's government, it became worse. During now the government of President William Ruto, now it cannot, it is out of hand. Because these people are there, here, they are giving birth here, they are living here, they are like Kenyans. And you know those Burundians, Burundi, you think they are from the western part of the country. So they need to go back to their country, also develop their country. Yeah. We go through there when they do development, we do trade, not coming to stay here and doing nothing and taking the new of Kenyans. Yes, I'm a Pan-Africanist, but we need to check on this thing. South Africans are also suffering there. You remember the xenophobia? Because Zambians are there, Zimbabweans are going there, Angolans are going there. You know, these developed countries will suffer on this issue of Pan-Africans. And that's why I call on African side of state, the African Union, to come up with one currency, one economic model of managing Africa, so that we avoid this thing of immigrants going to those countries which are at least doing better. Yeah, because Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria is already suffering in West Africa. Egypt, you know, they are very tough when it comes to sovereignty. Yeah. And they protect their territory. You cannot just go there like that. So I urge the Ministry of Interior and National Coordination, the Immigration Department, to take action and take these people back to their country. When they want to come and tour Kenya, we welcome them. When they want to come and invest in Kenya, we welcome them. But coming to take provide cheap labor here, coming to kill our ladies. You remember the case in this is a very serious matter. And you as media people need to take it very serious. Yeah. Until these people go back to their country. That's my take on that. Yeah.
And also, a lot of people people who are familiar with you on our platform know that Hagai is a contrarian, Hagai is a reformist, Hagai is a person who stands on the things that he says. But also on this, some people are saying that maybe it's Ujamaa that had the East African community where they accommodate each other. But it has reached a point in recent times whereby foreigners who are in different countries, it's like they're encroaching the rights that they've been given, the limits that they've been given. But I think it's high time that even the East African community, when they meet again, they should at least try and look at the relations between the citizens in other countries and the operations, so that you don't have a situation where the Muslims will say that Kenyans should not engage in business in Tanzania. When Kenya also comes up with such things, it upon come out of the human thing that our four leaders were living in place that we have inter-country trade. Moving forward to an issue that is currently trending, the Litein Boys High School. They striked 1 month ago. They destroyed property in school, wakarusha mawe kwa madirisha. They even went ahead and cooked, I don't know, wakachukua shamba, mayai kupeka kwa shamba ya shule and all that. As we finish on this statement of this topic of Litein Boys, they are now currently being charged 69 million. The parents are being told to pay 69 million in total, so as to repair the damages that have been done in school. A lot of people online are now calling for the return of corporal punishment. For you as a guy, do you believe that we should have a return of corporal punishment in school? And for these students who did such atrocities in Litein Boys High School, do you believe that they should be taken into account and be charged in law?
Yes. In fact, the person who did away with the caning of people in school really did a lot of harm to our country. And you saw what happened even last year. These people are not caned in school. You must respect. There must be order in school. Because there were times in school were like barracks. When you just see a teacher, you run. And when you come out here, you are a disciplined guy. And we have a fruitful nation. But currently, when you are not caning these people, look, that's a shame. And life will catch up with them. There comes a time now when even your kid is now doing that. You see, life is spiritual. My brother, there are things you should not do. Because when you do them, the probability of your generation doing them is 100%. So I just want to urge our young brothers and sisters in school, please go to school to study. Parents are really struggling to raise school fees. Some of you are even being taught by the National Government Constituency Development Fund. Some of you, it entails a rambe by villagers to take you to this school. Some of you are being even taught by guardians who are really struggling to raise school fees. When you go there, please, take your studies very serious. Respect teachers. Respect teachers. It does not cost you anything. You'll be out of school. You'll not be a youth. Life will catch up with you. Currently, life is catching up with us. We are paying our own bills. Are you paying your own bills?
Yeah.
We are paying our own bills. And you must be disciplined. And you must network. Ama namna gani? Si lazima uingiane na watu. You must be disciplined, please. When you get out here, life will be unbearable for you when you are in discipline. I tell you for a fact. Some of them are really suffering. Some of them are in prison. So be disciplined. Find a way of living with the people, well with the people in society. Hapa Kanairo, ni networking. Marafiki yako ndio watakuambia kuna deal mahali kuja. My friend, if you are in discipline, you will not get anything. So be disciplined, stay focused. And our council of elders have really affected us. You see, if this trend goes this way, you see like these young ones, they will also be elders. Now, where will be the young generation by that time? Yeah. Don't you see we are going in a very wrong direction? So please, be focused, be disciplined. Be disciplined. It does not cost. Just be disciplined and earn your respect. The respect is earned. You don't fight for it. Respect our teachers. Our council of elders, church leaders have failed us. Nowadays they're just dreaming, preaching of money, of prosperity, wealth, prosperity, but they are not inculcating good manners in our younger ones. You see? So that is the direction. Me, I was taught by my parents to be disciplined. I was taught by my pastor to be disciplined. I was taught by council of elders. And I was very focused in learning a lot from political elites. People like John Njoroge Michuki, people like Mwai Kibaki, people like Raila Odinga, people like John Saitoti. You know, you can also copy Robert Gabriel Mugabe. You can also copy from other people's character. It does not matter. In fact, we have not been taught. You copy.
Yeah.
Unachukua Museveni hapo unaona anaongea nini unaona, then you copy how they live with the people. Then you just be a straightforward guy. Yeah, that is the direction. Discipline. Yeah.
So again, I know today's interview has been very short.
Yeah.
I'm sure for the people who enjoy your conversations on our platform, watatusamea kidogo. It's because of factors that are beyond our
the weather and other things.
The weather and also time kidogo.
Yeah.
Next time when you come, I'd like to hear your opinion on the Nyota program. That
is in fact, I want to congratulate the principal secretary of MSME, my good sister Mangeni. She's really doing a lot there, and let us support her. That is a youth.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job there, and we remain optimistic that Kenyan youth will get that money, and people will get into business, and this unemployment thing will be out. We know President will serve for 10 years, and Mangeni will be there for up to 2032. Yeah, and serve this country. We want our youth to be very active in business, their talents, they eat from their talents, so that we grow our economy, so that we have families, stable families. That is the direction. That is the direction we want. And with Esther Mangeni as the principal secretary for MSME, we are good to go, and we will support her on ground. My good sister come on ground. We work together, so that our youths get something to do, because we want an active Kenya. So Nyota program, tunamshukuru sana. Chini ya uongozi wa Daktari William Ruto, we support the government. Let's support the government. Let's be patriotic. Ama namna gani, my brother?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.